What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Breedables Royale League. This is our week 1 battle against the Boston Male Metals and Patepic, someone you might remember from PSL a long time ago if you were watching from way back when, but if not, who cares? That is where all the nicknames come from as well, as he used to be in PSL, and all the nicknames are from players from the PSL. Old favorites. So let's go ahead and get into our week 1 matchup. I was fake out, quick attack, fire punch, and I cannot remember my last move. I think we'll figure it out later. I think he had Dragapult as well. Dragapult? Was it Dragapult? No, it wasn't Dragapult. It was Poltegeist. So fake out plus quick attack takes care of like Beedrill, takes care of the Poltegeist. Took care of something else too. I think it did like 50% to Hawlucha. So if I could get Hawlucha down low, we could deal with that as well. And Fire Punch was like a 2 or 3 hit KO on Fortress, depending on what its set was. I don't remember what the 4th move was. Clefable was like just really bulky Stealth Rocks, unaware to deal with like a... Oh, and Kebia Berry counter to deal with the Mega Beedrill, as well as to knock out Hawlucha if it like tries to SD, unburden, sweep us. Noivern was like bulky, heavy duty boots, I think. I don't remember the exact. I do have the exact set around here somewhere. I can figure it out. That'll help me remind. I had Drain Punch on our Megalopony. We were just really basically max defense. Noivern to deal with, again, like a setup Beedrill or a setup Hawlucha. We were a heavy duty boots Morpeko to rapid spin. Basically, it was only there to rapid spin and get some like Aura Wheels off on like a... I guess I don't even know what. Just throw some Aura Wheels off. Like if we get up to +2, we can outspeed like a certain amount of it. I forget what it was. We speed crept to Hawlucha if he put in so many EVs. I don't remember what it was though. We are that cheeky set I was talking about on Bronzong. We are Iron Defense, Body Press, Gyro Ball, and Rest with a Cassib Berry. The Cassib Berry was there solely so I could live a hit from Poltegeist, because otherwise Poltegeist could just set up right in my face. As Gyro Ball, it would deal with it, but like if he was able to set up before Bronzong gets in there. So this is just an extra check to the Poltegeist. As well, we are a Gourgeist that's very fast, really. I'm just there to fire off Will-O-Wisps on like Rillaboom, on Miltank, Fortress, Lucha if I can live his hit, like if he's not set up yet. Basically so I don't get just set up on with Priority and some Leech Seeds as well. Priority just to chip off some lower health things. So let's go ahead and get into this week 1. And funny enough, not only do we have a Clefairy here, we have Clefable on our team, and then on the exact same day, I actually did our PSL battle that went up on Friday, which I have Clefairy. So the Clefairy line is everywhere for me this day. So let's go ahead and turn 1. I want to see what this Fortress has, as I'm just going to fake it out, make sure if it has Rocky Helmet or not, which turns out it does not, which was a very interesting thing when I have a Megalopony. But it does have leftovers, getting it back to full. I want to see how much HP this thing has invested, so I'm just going to fire off a Fire Punch, as what looks like it's a 2-hit KO. And I'm like, oh, that's free Fire Punch damage, baby. I'm clicking it again. Like, there's no point to not click Fire Punch again at this point, as he just goes straight into his Clefairy, and we do, like, even still good damage for, like, a non-stab move. But I have, like, just a free switch into our Clefable, so I can set up my own Stealth Rocks, as it's just going to teleport out right in front of us. Right into the Beedrill. I'm like, this is the scenario. You click the poison move right here. Come on, do it. And he knocks me off, and I'm like, what? He thought I was going Bronzong. And I counter, and I'm like, oh no, my whole tech is gone. So now I am going to go into our Gourgeist. basically because I did not want to take a knockoff on Bronzong, and I did not want to lose our Clefable this early either, because we can still probably deal with it. So I'm going to get a little bit of chip on our Gorgeist and just get knocked off and die. It wasn't all that necessary to me to keep this Gorgeist around. It was better to keep our Clefable healthy, in my opinion. So I am just going to go ahead and fire off the Fake Out and knock out this Beedrill Lizards. He must have not had Rapid Spin on Fortress. I don't know, because he could have kept this thing alive and done damage to us. I am just going to Fire Punch this thing right now. I did not think he would be the Sky Attack. The Sky Attack on Burden set. I thought he's like maybe going to just fire off like an unboosted Acrobatics or something. I was so not sure. Or try to Swords Dance in my face. As we actually lived the Acro, I was like, ah. And I Moonlight up and I'm like, okay, because I don't have leftovers, this doesn't gain me that much HP, so I'm just going to fire off a Moonblast here and knock this Hawlucha out. So the 2 of his main offensive threats are gone. And if you look at his team, Bronzong just wins. I mean, Bronzong just wins at this point. Like, what? I went to this thing basically just to spin, and I don't know why. It wasn't all that valuable. So I basically just sacked a differential point for no reason. So I am going to go into our Bronzong. I'm not fearing this Earthquake all that much. It's weird to see Earthquake when you have Grassy Terrain, and it does 26% to us, which is 0, and then we got to add on Iron Defenses to this thing. And so if you look at the rest of the team, this is just GG. I mean, like, as long as I deal with this Miltank here, which we Oko, by the way, which I think that was a roll, depending on his set, I just win. What does this thing got? He's going to show us what he's got turn 1. He does carry the high horsepower, but he misses. And I think in the long run, that didn't really matter. As you can see in the second turn here, how much this high horsepower does. Plus, we're getting this Grassy Terrain back. That's why I was not Levitate. It does nothing. It did what? 21%. So even 2 of them still wouldn't have killed us, even if he hit both. It would have forced us to rest early, but I don't think it mattered all that much. I mean, at this point, he's faster than us clicking Gyro Ball. As we just body press, which we can do twice, and just knock this thing out. Alright, speed along. He rapid spins, which I was not sure why, because he has like a Magic Guard Clefairy. So, I guess just wasted a turn. Probably thinking he would just die that turn anyway, but so it didn't really matter. And then so he Moonblasts us, and we're doing... I wasn't sure why. I clicked Iron Defense to make our body presses a little stronger. Because looking at the calc, it was not going to, like... He could stall us out, potentially. Because, like, look at this. It only does 46%. And if he has Protect, he's just going to... Yeah, he's just going to stall us out. And so I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You can't kill us ever. I think as soon as I show Rest, I was like, at this point, I'm not going to risk, like, mega crits back to back. I'm going to get my +6. I think I body press this turn or rest. I rest this turn. I'm like, I'm going to get my +6. I can skip a little bit because nothing happens on his. I can skip the 2 sleep turns. There's no point. As he does, 10% each time? 10 and 8% each time. So that's just GG. I think at this point he realizes, okay, it's over. There's nothing he can do to win. Can't even stall out our body presses. And I click Gyro Ball. Because I thought he was going to keep trying to stall. And I needed like a little bit of chip. I think I needed to get him down to like 70% before I clicked body press. And then I clicked body press and just knocked this thing straight out. So we start our week out, or our season out 3-0 with a 1-0. We won our first battle 3-0. There we go. We start the season out with a win, picking up +3 differential. Moving on into week 2. Probably going to drop more Pico soon now that I think about it. Probably should have dropped it in the free period, but oh well. I will see you guys in week 2. Peace out.